Welcome, welcome! It's my dog but the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to take a look at Inside Star Citizen for, Thursday, December 3rd. I know it's a day late, but that's typically how I do these because my work schedule doesn't really allow for me to get it out on time all the time. So this one was about Enter the Perseus and also the tractor beam. So the Perseus, as you may or may not know, is a near capital size ship that's going to have some really big guns on it. 4 size 7s, and then it's also going to have some anti-missile / anti-fighter turrets as well. But the big news is the size 7s, and technically this thing has a crew of 6 as a minimum, but you could probably get by with just 3. Even the developers were kind of struggling to tell you otherwise. So you could probably run it with 3. 1 pilot and 2 gunners for the big guns. What is cool about the Perseus? Well, it was designed to fit between a couple of different roles in the verse. So you have the Hammerhead, which is the anti-fighter ship. It's not quite capital sized, and then you have the Polaris, which is capital sized, and it is a long-range torpedo boat. It's kind of like a sniper with torpedoes. It's fast, it can get in, get out, and it has some carrying capacity as far as a fighter and a med bay. They wanted something that would fit between those two, so they came up with the Perseus. Now, the Perseus is designed to be a ship that can take on sub-capital ships. So that's anything that's not a capital ship. This really kind of bothers me a little bit. Why does it bother me? Well, when they introduced the Ares, both the Ion and the Inferno, they talked about how those size 7 guns on those 2 ships would be able to damage capital ships. Now, they're not going to be able to bring them down by themselves unless the capital ship is just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. But they said they would be able to do some damage. In other words, it'll be able to bring shields down. It'll be able to tear into the hull. This Perseus has 4 of those size 7 guns. Shouldn't it be able to take on capital ships? And maybe even solo? Like, let's say it goes against a Polaris. I mean, if the Polaris isn't firing the torpedoes at it, shouldn't it be able to take out a Polaris eventually? I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. What is CIG doing here? Are they going back on the promise of the size 7 guns being able to damage capital ships? Am I thinking too much into it? I mean, I think that's the way it was pitched, and I think the Perseus should also have that ability. And we haven't gotten the Q&A out for the Perseus yet, and I'm hoping that question will be one that they answer on the Q&A. Honestly, I haven't looked at what questions have been upvoted here lately, and I haven't had a chance to put my own questions in there. That one definitely would be one that I would throw in. What are some of the questions you have about the Perseus that you hope get answered in the Q&A, which I will definitely bring you the Q&A. Perseus also has size 5 torpedoes. Kind of small for a ship this size. I mean, the Retaliator carries size 9s. The Eclipse carries size 9s. Why only size 5s on the Perseus? Again, this thing should be able to engage larger ships, including capital ships. I think it should have size 9s. The Polaris has, size 10s or whatever. So, is it too much for this ship? Would it be OP if it had size 9 torpedoes? Maybe even size 8, because the Ballista can carry size 8 torpedoes, and it's a ground vehicle. So what do you guys think about that as well? Is this ship just being advertised a little underwhelming? Will it actually fight at a much higher weight class than what CIG is letting on? Obviously, these are things that we may not know until it actually launches and we can use it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Then we had all the stuff about the tractor beam. Tier 0 on tractor beam. It'll be on the Multitool first. And let me tell you, this is cool. I really like it. It's long overdue. I'm looking forward to it. You're going to be able to pick up to something like 250 kilograms and manipulate it. You can move it forward. You can bring it to you. You can rotate. So you can place these objects just about anywhere. You can play a game of catch if you really want to. So really exciting stuff for Tier 0 on the tractor beam gameplay. I really love what they're doing here. You're going to be able to manipulate anything that's got physics in the game. So that's fantastic. And the question is, are you going to be able to pick up people with it? Sorry, that's my question. I'm thinking outside the box again. Would you guys like to be able to manipulate people with it? I think that's kind of OP. Hopefully just inanimate objects. I don't know how they're going to control that, or what in the lore says if you can pick up 250 kilograms, why you can't manipulate a person with it. We'll have to find out. Maybe there'll be some answers to those questions later on. Who knows? I'm asking that question. Something else you can use the grapple hook, that's what you can use it for. The tractor beam for is a grappling hook. You're going to be able to latch on to solid objects or bigger objects than you and use it to propel yourself through space. So you can use this definitely in 0G, but how does it work in gravity? Again, that's something that we need to have answered. Maybe it's something we're going to have to play with to find out. But you can see some really phenomenal movement that they have with this thing, you know, to get around. I really love that idea. I think it's awesome. Not something that too many people probably thought of beforehand. Will it be abused? Will your forward momentum cause damage if you don't, you know, try to break yourself, so to speak, before you run into an object? These will have to be tested out, and I'm sure it'll be tested thoroughly. They did say that they were taking some aspects out of the game because it was already being abused internally and breaking the game. So guys, what did you think about this Inside Star Citizen? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to sponsor this channel, you can do that through Patreon or through the YouTube membership program. That's going to be in the description of the video. Tomorrow, I'll try to bring you the Roadmap Roundup and Star Citizen Live. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.